Hello everybody, welcome to a quick tutorial on how to get Android running on GNOME Boxes or whatever you want to call it. Any virtual machine really that can use ISOs for virtualization. Now you wouldn't want like Dolphin or an emulator for this in any case really, because this is not technically emulation, this is more or less virtualization. That's literally what it's called, virtualization. So I actually have my virtual machine up and running right now on another tab. But first you're going to want to get the ISO, which is the, I can't highlight it because I'm on the wrong thing. Android A6 _ 64 -8.1-R1.ISO. At least that's the one I have. And that's the one I'm going to show you today. So I'm going to even show you how to set it up. I'm going to show you everything you need to know to get it running and working. So yeah, let's get on to this. So let's real quickly bring up my virtual box, which I use GNOME Boxes because that one works the best in my opinion. It only works on Ubuntu as far as I can tell. So if you're going to use this, go to like do basically what you do when you're getting a ISO file started. So basically do that. And running through this is simple. You're going to want the... I'm going to do without installation, but you can do installation. I've actually known people who turn their devices into Android. I highly discourage using your device as a full Android device. I highly discourage. But you're going to actually get this Android thing. It takes a few minutes. So while those few minutes go on, I'm going to give you all the downsides. Sorry I'm wiping my head a lot. I have a fever, so fun. So some of the downsides to virtualizing it are it crashes a lot. And it doesn't always get input. And half the apps don't work properly. You recognize holding it like this. And something like this size. Hold on, let me get to the camera. Something about this size hold is basically something about this size is what the thing is looking for. Probably more like this size now, actually. However big phones are, I actually don't have a phone on me because I managed to break mine. But the downside is it doesn't work properly 100% of the time, and it really doesn't like to work with you. Of course, you can install it for your PC. I severely discourage. There is 100,000 things that can go wrong with that. And really, I know people who've done it successfully, question mark. Successfully is a bit of a issue there. But to set it up, you just press start. If you ever set up an Android phone before, it's basically the same way as you did on there. This may take, of course, it takes a minute or two to get that downloaded. Usually it takes 30 seconds on my PC. My PC's been on for like 5 hours straight. Just kidding, 5 days, 5 weeks actually, now that I think about it. Thanks Ubuntu for working so well half the time. So you're going to set up as new. And if you're doing it via virtualization, do not install it. Just do it without the installation. It just makes your life a whole heck of a lot easier. So let's just wait for this to get done. And also, fun fact, you can't actually do this for iOS. You can't. There is no iOS edition. There is nothing you can do for iOS. So I'm going to use an email I have not used in ages. 5@gmail.com. It's even connected to the password I don't even use. So don't worry about me losing my account for this. Really, that account is absolutely nothing to me. It literally is unused. It's abandoned. Actually got hacked recently, so that was fun to deal with, but I didn't deal with it. I'm just like, who cares? My friends and business partners, really, well, business partners have worked with me on dealing with it and switching to my new email, which has a completely different password. So if you ever see that email, don't believe it's me, because it's most likely not. And no, I'm not telling you the password, because why? Why would I? Oh, and by the way, you're going to want to select the Launcher 3 for your thing. So enough about my account. Let's get into the Android. And I'm going to tell you how well it works. It works like... It doesn't work. Everything takes absolutely bloody forever to work and load. So I'm actually going to get an app for my school. So I'm just going to search up D49, because really, what apps have D49 in their name? Yeah, it's definitely not optimized for my device. So I'm just getting my school district's terrible app. So getting apps is basically the same as you would on a normal device. You're just using a mouse to use them. The home screen's a pain in the butt to deal with. So let's also get a mildly okay game. Maybe my last chance. I'm joking. Bricks Breaker. Sure, why not? So we're gonna get a game and an app. I actually have an app that's not optimized for my device on purpose. They didn't optimize it for almost any device, so it's not. D49 app's terrible. Don't get it, especially if you don't live in the D49 era. So once we open it, it will modify our screen to work. Of course, yeah, it looks terrible. Yeah. But hey, it works. Yeah, I know these are much higher quality on the website. The app is just god awful. Oh, it looks like our other app's downloaded. Let's quickly move to it. So this is a relatively quick video, I know. I wanted to stretch this out to 10... Oh, wait, this is almost 10 minutes. Oh. But... hey, what do you care? Let's also get Bricks Breaker. And it crashed. Excuse me. Bricks Breaker. Let's try again, I guess. So, another con, like I said, is it's just god awfully crashy. And also, dragging it like this, unless you have a touchscreen, I wouldn't recommend this. I accidentally grabbed Sublime Text instead of moving my cursor around like I meant to. So, yeah, it crashes a god-awful amount. And also, it's just flat-out no fun. So, let me tell you why you might want to do this. Here's a few reasons why you might actually want this. Let's say you're a wannabe app developer, or you're already an app developer. And let's say all your test funds for some reason just die, or all crash at the same time, or just flat out broken in half screen. Whatever the case may be, you might be an app tester looking for something. Maybe you're trying to optimize your app for tablets and other things similar to tablets. You might also be looking for some way to use TikTok. Or speaking of TikTok, apps are only available for for this. Smash Hit, I have never seen it for anything else other than this. Crowd City, that does not look like a good game, but hey, it has 4.5 out of 5 stars, so. The point of this is not to say, hey, this is a perfect situation for everybody, and saying idiot stuff like saying this is the solution for absolutely everybody who wants a smartphone, because it's not a smartphone, because the only way to actually get a phone number is by using an app called Text Now, and I actually never really tested if it worked. It works for online stuff, I guess, so I guess there's a plus to that. Also, I keep switching the OBS, which is why it shows 2 of these, which is... I'm going to hide the other one. But, hey, the point of the matter is, you're not doing this for using Android. You're doing this to test something or to get access to stuff you have not had access to before. So that's really the only real use for this. That's the literal use case for this app. Other than that, there's no reason, I would say, to have a virtual machine to test Android. But there is a way to if you want it. Thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in the next video.